Hey guys, welcome to the Nordic Storm off-season training. All your training is designed around demands of football. It's very specifically taken out for the ELF according to the NFL demands of what each position covers in terms of distance, how much volume of running, and everything like that. It's been reverse engineered and custom made just for you guys. Number one is accountability. So every week I'll bring out a report that is called a completion report. This report is based on how much you actually put into the app. So if there's, the sets, reps, and everything, every time you put something in, it gets logged as completed. And I'll be able to see that if I prescribe, for example, 50 reps total of different exercises and you logged everything, you'll get 100%. If you only filled out 40 of those 50, you'll only be at about 80% or so, whatever that is percentage wise. If you are under 80%, I'll send you a link to schedule a meeting with me. And this is only so that we can go over what's going on, what's wrong, if it's the app, if it's something that you got in your personal life to where you can't complete all the workouts, and find a solution for that is. The only goal I have with that is to get you back on training. And also that I don't send these reports to the coaches directly. Rather, we are going to handle it on our end at first. But if you do ignore my request, then I'm going to have to send it to Coach Shoop, and then he will address it with you and ask you what's going on, why you're not responding to me. But primarily, let's handle it between us so that way that I can help you get the best progress that you need for this offseason. Number two is called SRPE. So at the end of every session, there'll be something called a SRPE questionnaire. That stands for Session Rate of Perceived Exertion. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you're just going to grade how heavy it felt. 10 being total exhaustion, you had nothing more in you. 4 or less, pretty much it was just a cakewalk. Below that, you will also have the length of the session. So the reason I need this data is to see how much effort and how much fatigue you're inducing on your body every workout. And I can kind of track that over time to see if you need more or less training and how you guys are responding as a group, but also as an individual to the training. In the beginning, there's also a wellness questionnaire, and this also kind of gauges me how much stress, how much fatigue, how much of everything else, soreness you're feeling coming into a session. So that lets me know between sessions how you are recovering. On the app, if you go to the top left, open it up, and you'll get the menu where you can hit recovery radar. There you can fill out if you are sore, you got any lingering injuries that doesn't seem to go away. The idea behind this is that we're going to get used to using it now. And then by the time we integrate the physios and everything else during the season, they will be able to follow up and see how your bodies are doing. So if you have a lot of soreness in your hamstrings, they'll know when you come into them, they're going to work on your hamstrings so they can plan ahead as well. And it's also for me to see that if we have a lot of strain on our shoulders across the whole as a group, I can adjust the training to do more recovery stuff or more strength training or whatever we need for example, the shoulder area. The weekly training structure is 5 days, which is asking a lot, but there are ways to combine this. If you need to have less training days, just ask me and we'll get on a call and I'll show you how to piece these days together. The reason for the 5-day structure is primarily because one, you do have to train a lot to be prepared. We have to get a lot of volume in, because we do have 12 weeks of preparation only. The 5-day structure also helps with not a lot of players have access to both field and gym in the same session. If you ever have any questions, any concerns, any ideas, or you need feedback, you need help, you're not understanding something, please use that link, contact me, write to me, get a hold of me somehow. I'm here to help you guys at all times. I'll also be adding what's called a habit tracker. So every couple of weeks, we'll be working on one habit. The first one we're gonna start off with will be sleep. And we want to get 8 hours of sleep every night. And there'll be a specific video detailing kind of like what constitutes good sleep, how do you set up good sleep habits, what are the key points of it, sleep hygiene, all these things. And that's to help you guys kind of get used to how to properly prepare yourself as an athlete. You need to be a high performance athlete. And most importantly, please remember this is for your development. Don't just do this to go through the motions. Now, if you could just execute this in the best way possible and keep asking questions when you don't understand, we're going to have a great off season and great preparation leading into this Nordic Storm season. Go Storm, baby.